insulin hormone, right? One more one more additional thing which I want to share with you, guys. In case if you feel that this is something is difficult over there, and in case if you feel that I need to explain more, don't hesitate at my class, right? You can share with me at any point of time, because I want to give you some additional information, right? I want to give you some 10%,
Yeah, okay.
15% additional information so that your content should be rich than other students, right? Look, this part is actually pancreas. This part is pancreas. You can see this. There is a green color of the pipe. This green color pipe is called what? This green color bile duct. It actually come from where? Liver, right? Along with that, this pancreas also have a pancreatic duct. Look, you can see this is pancreatic duct. Pancreatic duct actually releases the pancreatic juice, right? And they are the digestive juices. They help in digestion. So we know that what is the pancreatic juice? Pancreatic juice is a type of enzyme, right? It releases enzyme. So those glands which releases enzyme, they are called exocrine gland. But in the same time, pancreas have pancreatic islets, right? They are basically, these cells are basically called islets of Langerhans. This pancreatic islet you can see over here, right? These star-shaped cells are called pancreatic islets. So these pancreatic islets are basically also called islet of Langerhans. Islet of Langerhans. These islet of Langerhans, they basically releases a type of what? Hormone. And what is name of that hormone? That hormone is called insulin. Did you listen this hormone? I think all of you must have listened this hormone, insulin. It is given to those who have diabetes, right? So this is called islet of Langerhans. This islet of Langerhans, they secrete insulin hormone. The function of insulin to control the sugar level in our blood, right? So that is the function. Along with the pancreas, you can see there is you won't find this diagram anywhere in any book, I claim. Spleen diagram. What is this? There is a along with this that is additional information. Along with this pancreas, upside of the pancreas, right upside, left upside, you can find that there is this kind of the organ. This is called spleen. Basically, this is called graveyard of RBC, because after death of RBC means, you know that lifespan of RBC is 120 days, means 3 months. After 3 months, every RBC die, right? So these dead RBC goes over here and they are buried over here. That's why we call graveyard of RBC, and this organ is called spleen, right? So that was some additional information. So did you got the pancreas? What is the pancreas? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So put the heading pancreas. Pancreas. The pancreas is found, start on now. The pancreas is found just below the stomach. The pancreas is found just below the stomach in body. Full stop. Pancreas secrete a hormone. Pancreas secrete a hormone called insulin. Full stop. The function of insulin is to lower the blood sugar level, or blood glucose level full stop. Deficiency of insulin hormone, deficiency of insulin hormone, deficiency of insulin hormone causes a disease causes a disease known as diabetes. Causes a disease diabetes. Full stop. Next point. In this disease, in this disease, due to large quantity of due to large quantity of sugar in blood, sugar in blood, sugar in blood causes increase in sugar level of urine. Right? That's it. So this was the function of pancreas. I think it must be fairly clear to all of you. One more, put a note below this point. Put a note. Pancreas is the gland which work as both. Pancreas is a gland which work as both endocrine as well as exocrine. Endocrine as well as exocrine. Because it secrete digestive juice, because it secrete digestive juice as well as hormone. Is that 100% clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Great, great, great. So the next gland is adrenal gland. Ayman, Hamna, Abdullah, clear all of you? Guys, keep on telling me.
Yeah.
Good. Next gland is basically adrenal gland. Basically, this gland, this is adrenal gland, and this is found at the top of the kidney. You can see this one, this diagram, this one, adrenal gland. So this adrenal gland is found at the top of the kidney. So basically, this adrenal gland have this kind of the layer, but you need not to go that much deep, right? What this secrete actually, adrenal gland secrete a kind of the hormone that is called adrenaline hormone, basically. So it releases adrenaline, right? Adrenaline hormone. Adrenaline hormone is basically this is the hormone which control many of the functions. Basically, it's also control the emotions of our body, right? For sake of example, the amount of the adrenaline secreted by your gland will decide how much daring you are, how much courageous you are, how much stable you are. This is adrenaline is basically also called an emergency hormone, because it is also called fight and flight hormone, right? So there are a number of the function of adrenaline. So this is adrenal gland which is found at the top of the kidney. So you have to make this diagram where I have ticked, right? Okay. So put the heading adrenal gland and please start writing. Adrenal gland are two in number, located on the top of two kidneys, located on the top of two kidneys, full stop. They secrete adrenaline hormone. They secrete adrenaline hormone, full stop. The function of adrenaline hormone, the function of adrenaline hormone is to regulate heart rate, comma, breathing rate, heart rate, comma, breathing rate, comma, blood pressure, and carbohydrate metabolism, and carbohydrate metabolism, full stop. Next point, it is secreted in small amount. It is very important point. It is secreted in small amount all the time, but in large amount when a person but in large amount when a person is frightened, but in large amount when a person is frightened. Let's stop. When you get frightened by something, then adrenaline is secreted. You must have listened that sometime what happened, if a person get fear that much that they die. You must have seen that a person have been feared, and it was frightened by some prank or some other incidences, and a person dies. Actually what happens, adrenaline releases suddenly. When suddenly adrenaline releases, our heartbeat increases. This is also called emergency hormone. You know what happened, you must have seen that when you get frightened, or you feel fear, or you met with an accident, so what happened, your hands will start like trembling like this way, right? And what will happen, that your heart rate will increase, your breathing rate will increase. So how does it happen? Basically what happens, that when these kind of the activity, these kind of the incidences takes place, so when such incidences takes place, what happened, adrenaline releases suddenly. It increases the heart rate. It increases the breathing rate. By this way, it try to generate more and more energy inside the body, so that your body should come into the normal state. So these all are the method to bring back your body in normal state. Because when you get fear, when you feel fear, when you get scared, what happen on that time? Your energy loses out, and losing energy, suddenly lose out the energy, is really very harmful for our body. So adrenaline releases suddenly, and it try to bring back body in the normal state. So that is the basically function of adrenaline. Clear? So please note it down. Mm. Adrenaline, adrenaline is also known as adrenaline is also known as fight or flight hormone. Adrenaline is also known as fight or flight hormone. Fight or flight hormone. Either you will fight or you will flight, means you will run away. So it is also called fright, uh, fight or flight hormone. Full stop. Adrenal gland, that is very important. Adrenal gland is also known as gland of emergency. Adrenal gland is also known as gland of emergency. Is that clear to all of you? Please tell me, students.
Yes, sir.
So this was adrenal gland, and adrenaline hormone is very important. So it can be asked in your examination, right? It's really very important. Insulin is also very important. Now the next gland is testis. Basically, this is the gland testis, and testis remains enclosed with a cover. That cover is called scrotum. So basically, these testes remain covered with a scrotum. Why? Because and they remains out of the body. This is because it reduces the temperature of testis to degree centigrade less than the body temperature. So our body temperature is 37 degrees centigrade. So this pouch remains outside of the body so that they make the testis cooler, and to cool down it, and to because if they will their temperature will be low, then only the sperm formation will take place, right? So that is the function. Though this pouch is where in testis remains suspended, this pouch is called a scrotum, right? And inside the testis, formation of sperm takes place, right? So, and they are found in the males. Clear? Please note it down. Testis. Testis are the gland. Testis are the gland which are present in male only. Which are present in male only. Full stop. Testis make a male sex hormone. This one. Testis make a male sex hormone called testosterone. Testis makes a male hormone called testosterone. Full stop. The function of hormone is to control development of the function of hormone is to control development of male sex organ and male feature. Male sex organ and male feature such as mustache, beard, such as mustache, beard, and body hair in males, and body hair in males. Full stop. What else is okay? One more point. All these changes caused by testosterone, all these changes caused by testosterone are associated with male puberty, which the boys attain which the boys attain at the age of 13 to 14 years. Tell me guys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Next gland is ovary. Ovaries are two in number. Basically, they are found in the females. So this is the actually basically the diagram of ovary which you need to understand. So this is one ovary. Now this is the lateral section of ovary. Inside the ovary, egg formation basically takes place, and ovaries are found in female. So egg production every month, one egg is produced. But if this month it has produced this ovary, then second month this will be this one. So that is the alternate production of the egg takes place, and egg is produced inside this ovary, right? And then the ovary have egg is released from the ovary, then it goes to fallopian tube and then goes to uterus, right? So this is the ovary, and ovary basically it secretes these hormones: estrogen, progesterone, right, and relaxin. These hormones are basically estrogen and progesterone are the main hormone which are secreted by the ovary, and the function of estrogen is to formation of the follicle, means cover of that where the egg is produced, right? So start writing down. Ovaries are the gland. Ovaries are the gland which are found in ovaries are the gland which are found in females only. Females only. Full stop. Ovaries make two female sex hormone. Ovaries make two female sex hormone: estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. Full stop. The function of hormone like the function of estrogen hormone, write it down. The function of estrogen hormone is to control development of female sex organ, development of female sex organ like female sex organ like female features such as feminine voice, comma, soft skin, and mammary gland.
What?
Soft skin. Actually, females have softer skin than males, right? So that is due to this hormone. Soft skin and mammary glands. Full stop. All these changes caused by all these changes caused by estrogen are associated with female puberty. Female puberty, which a girl attain, which a girl attain at the age of 10 to 12. Next point. The progesterone hormone, the progesterone hormone controls the menstrual cycle. The progesterone hormone controls the menstrual cycle. Full stop. It also help in maintenance of pregnancy. It also help in maintenance of pregnancy, right? So this was all about the glands, which was in your syllabus. Now go through with your textbook, and if any gland is left, please let me know. And please confirm me if you have any doubt. We have just finished this chapter. So control and coordination chapter is finished today, right? Now you have to tell me that is there any thing which has left? Any gland, any function, or if you are unable to understand anything, so please let me know. Then we will go ahead.
What is
What is?
releasing hormones called?
Sorry, I didn't got it.
What is releasing hormones called?
Releasing hormone. Releasing hormone? Are you asking what releasing hormone?
Yes, yes.
Okay. How the releasing hormones are formed? Basically, these hormones are. I have just told you in the starting of this chapter. These hormones are secreted by a special kind of the cells. They are called epithelial cell, and basically, exclusively, they are called secretory epithelial cell. So those secretory epithelial cell produces hormone inside the cell with the help of Golgi complex. Then these hormones are released in the gland, then from the gland to the blood, right?
Okay, sir. What is the endocrine
Sorry,
gland of releasing hormone? What's the endocrine gland of releasing hormone?
endocrine gland,
Endocrine gland of releasing hormone.
endocrine gland, right? Endocrine. Look. The glands are basically of. I have told you that in starting that glands are basically of two types: exocrine and endocrine. Endocrine glands are those. Okay, they do not have duct, they secrete the hormone, right? So endocrine gland of releasing hormones means those glands which basically releases the hormone. Look, there are two kind of the gland. The function of this one pituitary gland is to order other gland to secrete the hormone, right? So to secrete the hormone, right? So these are called secretory hormones, means secretory glands, right? Basically they secrete. For sake of example, pituitary release let me know. Okay. You have to understand how the pituitary gland work. Yeah. Thyroid. Yeah. Endocrine system. Where is pituitary? Right. Look. Now, look, these are the pituitary gland, right? Pituitary gland. So pituitary gland hormone. What it do? Uh, it release the corticotropin releasing hormone. Got it? Corticotropin releasing hormone, thyrotropin releasing hormone, growth hormone releasing hormone. So basically, this pituitary gland ask other gland to release the hormone, right? So releasing hormone are secreted by pituitary gland, right? What are the releasing hormone? Those hormones do not work themselves. Rather, they work on a gland and ask that gland to either release or do not release that hormone, right? So these releasing hormones are secreted by the pituitary gland. So pituitary gland is a type of endocrine gland which is a releasing hormone gland. Did you got it, Martin?
Yes, sir.
Now please tell me anything else? Anyone else? Very good. Keep on asking question. I love when students ask question, when students have a doubt, have a good doubt. I love that. So please keep on asking if you have any doubt. If you have any doubt, it means you are serious and you are like taking interest in the chapter, interest in the topic. So I appreciate that. No one else? So what is the next chapter? Would you tell me? As per your textbook, Martin?
How the organs, how
Sorry?
the organs reproduce.
Right. How do organism reproduce? Right. So reproduction in organism. So okay. Let me check. Is it with me or not? Reproduction in organism. Okay. So basically, reproduction is of two types. Right. Try to understand. Asexual reproduction or sexual reproduction. So what is the difference between the sexual and asexual reproduction? In asexual reproduction, there is just only one kind of the parent, single parent. In asexual reproduction, the formation of offspring takes place from the single parent, right? In sexual reproduction, two parents come in contact and they produces gamete, right? Sperm and egg, and fusion of sperm and egg, it causes the production of new organism. So what does it mean to say that in asexual reproduction there is a single parent? Yes, let me tell you. If you have a like banana plant at your home, what you can do, you can take out the rhizome of that banana plant and put it somewhere. You will get another banana plant. Potato, cut one potato in four pieces, sow it inside the soil, and you will get four potato new plant, right? So these are the asexual reproduction where the single parent is required, right? In roses, what you do with roses? In roses, you take out the some part of the stem and it you put in another gumla and you get new rose, right? That's how the reproduction in the roses takes place. So all these are asexual reproduction. You require only one parent, either male or female. But in sexual reproduction, you require two parents, one male and another female. Male must be producing sperm, female must be producing egg. These both egg and sperm meets and a formation of new offspring takes place. That is the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. Is it clear? What is reproduction actually? What is reproduction? Anybody tell me? Ayman, Martin, what is reproduction? Amna?
It's like a process in which uh, organisms produce new organisms of their own kind.
Very good, very good. Excellent. That is good. Good, good. Right. So please note down first definition of reproduction. And your chapter is how organisms reproduce. The production of new organism, the production of new organism from existing organism, from existing organism of same species is called reproduction. Full stop. Reproduction is essential for the survival of species on earth. If reproduction will not take place, new organism will not be added into species, and after some time the species will be vanished, right? So reproduction is very important for any species to survive on the earth, right? Types of reproduction. Next heading will be types of reproduction. So reproduction are of mainly two types. Reproduction are of mainly two types. First, asexual reproduction. Second, sexual reproduction. First, asexual reproduction. Second, sexual reproduction. Put the heading asexual reproduction. Now start writing down what is the asexual reproduction, basically. The production of new organism, asexual reproduction, production of new organism or offspring. Do you know what is the offspring? OFFSPRING, offspring. What is offspring? Have any idea?
The result of two parents after reproduction.
Look, the newborn of humans, we call them children, right? Newborn of cat and all that we call cubs, and newborn of like this one cat and all that you call kittens, right? And all that, right? And for hens, chickens and all that, right? But if you say offspring, it means the newborn of every species. Either they are human child, or they are of goat, or they are of buffalo, or they are of cow, or they are of bear, animal. So offspring is a biological term. Offspring means next generation. They are younger one, they are kids, right? Clear? The production of new organism or offspring from single parent without involvement of without involvement of sex cells without involvement of sex cells like sperm and egg is called asexual reproduction.
So can you repeat?
Yeah, sure. The production of new organism or offspring from single parent without involvement of sex cells, in bracket please write it down, egg and sperm, without involvement of sex cells, in bracket egg and sperm, is called asexual reproduction. Right? The asexual reproduction may be of following type. Now the type of asexual reproduction. So first type of asexual reproduction, binary fission. You can see in front of your screen. So in your screen, this should be visible to you. This diagram should be visible to you. So binary fission is the first type of asexual reproduction. Where it takes place in bacteria, amoeba, paramecium, euglena. So basically, they are unicellular organism, right? Their complete body is made up of single cell. So they asexual reproduction, binary fission means one organism will break down into two, right? So look, this was one amoeba, it broken down into two amoeba, right? This was one paramecium, it broken down into two paramecium. So one cell break down into two cell, and these two cell behave as a new two organism, right? So this is called binary fission. Binary fission are basically clone of their parent. Why? Because physically, morphologically they look like each other. Morphologically they look like their parent. Morphologically means physical appearance. Their physical appearance is genetically they are similar because their DNA is similar. That's why in binary fission these are called clone. So from binary fission, clone formation takes place. One bacteria divide into two bacteria. These both of the bacteria are clone. Why? Because their DNA is same, their physical appearance is same. So they are similar morphologically as well as physically. So the process is called binary fission. Takes place in amoeba and paramecium and all. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please put the heading binary fission. The single-celled organism, like bacteria and protozoa, breaks into two identical half, breaks into two identical half during cell division, and lead to creation of new organism. And lead to creation of two organisms. The process is called binary fission. Right? Please make this diagram. Make diagram of bacteria and amoeba.
This whole thing is right.
Sorry?
This all is right.
This diagram. This diagram. Draw this diagram, right? Then I'll dictate one more line. Done?
Yes, sir. Done.
Organisms are basically clone to each other. Organisms are basically clones to each other because they are morphologically and
How
genetically,
they are
because morphologically means physical appearance, right? It is written over it. Look, this is this one. They are basically morphologically, this one, morphologically and genetically, morphologically and genetically similar to each other. Put the next heading and remember when I ask you in next class, right? Next heading will be multiple fission, right? So let's start from there. So is there any doubt what we did today? Please ask me if you have. No. Ayman, did you got each and every point?
Yes, sir.